Fans of the hit series Mountain Men have always been fascinated by Tom Oar, the rugged outdoorsman who turned his back on modern life to live deep in the Montana wilderness. For years, millions tuned in to watch him craft buckskin clothing, trap animals, and survive the harsh winters of the Yaak Valley. But recently, new reports have surfaced that have left fans stunned, because what was discovered inside Tom Oar's remote cabin has everyone talking. Tom, now in his 80s, has lived off the grid for more than half his life, preferring nature's simplicity over the noise of modern society. His cabin, built by hand, has long been seen as a symbol of self-reliance and peace. However, when close friends and a small film crew revisited his property after hearing rumors that Tom had slowed down due to age and health issues, they were left in disbelief at what they found. Inside the rustic wooden cabin, surrounded by tools, hides, and relics from decades of frontier living, was a haunting reminder of just how isolated Tom's life had become. The cabin, though still sturdy, reportedly felt like a living museum, frozen in time. Every object told a story. Hand-stitched moccasins hung from the wall, old traps rested near the fireplace, and a well-worn rocking chair sat beside shelves of faded photographs. Among those photos were images of Tom and his late wife Nancy, whose passing deeply affected him. Friends revealed that after she died, Tom spent much of his time in quiet solitude, rarely venturing far from his home. What they discovered most shocking, however, wasn't neglect or decay. It was the overwhelming sense of devotion. His cabin wasn't abandoned. It was lovingly preserved, as if he expected her to walk back in at any moment. But one corner of the cabin revealed something truly surprising. A neatly organized collection of journals and handwritten notes that Tom had kept for decades. In them, he had documented every major event of his life. His years on the rodeo circuit, his struggles to adapt to wilderness living, and his reflections on the changes in the modern world. Those who read a few entries said they were struck by the depth of his thoughts. He wrote about peace, about nature, about missing people he's lost, one close friend said. It was like reading poetry from a man who spent his whole life listening to the earth. Despite the quiet, there was no sign that Tom had lost his legendary spirit. His tools were still sharp, his firewood stacked, and his workshop well kept. It was clear that, even in his later years, he was determined to live life on his own terms, independent and free. What shocked people most was how little had changed. In a world dominated by technology and convenience, Tom's cabin remained untouched by time, a powerful reminder of what it means to live authentically. Today, Tom Oar lives a quieter life, rarely appearing in public. Yet those who visit say he remains the same humble, wise man he's always been. Grateful for nature, wary of fame, and deeply connected to his roots, the discovery inside his cabin isn't a story of tragedy or loss. It's one of legacy. The artifacts, the memories, and those heartfelt journals tell the story of a man who truly lived as he believed. So while fans may have been shocked at what was found inside Tom Oar's cabin, the truth is far more moving than mysterious. It's the final chapter of a life spent close to the land, where every mark on the wood, every tool on the wall, and every word on a yellowed page speaks to the enduring spirit of a true mountain man, one who never changed, even as the world around him did.